Did you know that 1 in 3 of us could have a ticking time bomb inside our bodies? And not have any idea? Fatty liver disease, that silent illness, progresses day after day without us noticing, until it may be too late. Today I'm going to show you the 5 warning symptoms, the hidden consequences in your body, the foods you absolutely must avoid, and most importantly, how to cleanse your liver and start healing it in just weeks. Are you ready to discover what could be your greatest hidden threat and how to reverse it at home? Don't leave, because every detail could be that small thing that saves your life. Have you ever felt bloated, tired, or simply out of focus and blamed it on stress, food, or even your age? What many don't know is that fatty liver disease could be the root of all these issues. And most people only find out when the problem is already advanced. But today you'll learn to spot it at home with simple signs, and then I'll tell you how to turn your kitchen into the best clinic for healing this vital organ. Stay until the end, because I'll also bust some myths about what to eat and what should never enter your home if you want to protect your liver and your life. I promise that after watching this video, you'll notice your body in a different way. And you might even spot a silent warning in yourself or someone close to you that no one else noticed. But what is fatty liver, really? And why does it have such a terrible reputation? Fatty liver, or hepatic steatosis, happens when liver cells start to accumulate fat instead of doing their main job, cleansing and detoxifying your blood. This organ works 24/7. It neutralizes toxins, processes nutrients, regulates your energy, and even your mood. But when we overload it with fat, it gets saturated. It loses its superfilter power, and little by little, what starts out as just a bit of fat can turn into inflammation, chronic damage, scarring, and if we don't do something, even cirrhosis or cancer. And the most incredible and dangerous part, you can be perfectly slim, feel healthy, and still have advanced fatty liver disease. That's why warning signs, even if small, are pure gold for catching the problem before it becomes irreversible. Now let's talk about those 5 signs you can't ignore. And pay close attention, because the first 3 are early warnings, when reversing this is easy. And the ones I share at the end already indicate advanced damage. Stick around to find out where you are and what you can do starting today. Sign number 1, no symptoms. Yes, it sounds like a contradiction, but the first big sign is the absence of symptoms. Fatty liver in its early stages is silent. No pain, no discomfort, no obvious signs. It could be happening right now. So how can you know? If you had some blood work done by chance and your liver enzymes like ALT and AST are elevated, or your doctor saw an enlarged, shiny liver on an ultrasound, that's your early warning. No pain, but your liver is asking for help. Don't worry, at this stage your organ can regenerate completely if you do the right thing. In a few minutes I'll show you how. Second warning sign, nonspecific discomfort. Fatty liver can begin to give vague, confusing signals. A feeling of heaviness or dull pain under your right ribs, bloating, slight nausea, maybe a bit of unexplained tiredness. You might even feel discomfort after eating, as if food weighs you down. Sound familiar? Many confuse this with poor digestion, stress, indigestion, or stomach issues. But if these problems keep returning and you also have risk factors like being overweight, abdominal obesity, high cholesterol, prediabetes, or family history, watch out, your liver could be speaking to you. Third warning sign, silent inflammation. As fatty liver progresses, it begins to inflame not only the liver, but your whole body. The substances your liver releases start to inflame arteries, your heart, kidneys, even your brain. You feel it indirectly: chronic fatigue, pain in muscles or joints, a sense of not recovering well after sleep, brain fog, struggling to lose weight, even thyroid problems. You may even have pain in your right shoulder, upper back, or shoulder blade area. One fact, the more inflammation, the higher your risk of heart attacks, cognitive decline, or diabetes. Many people think they're just getting old, but the root lies in the liver. Fourth symptom, worrying changes when the damage gets worse. If you let fatty liver keep progressing and scars, fibrosis, or even cirrhosis develop, certain signs can't be ignored. Yellow skin and eyes, jaundice, dark urine, abdominal swelling, ascites, swollen legs and feet, intense itching, unexplained spots or bruises. If you've reached this point, you need urgent action together with your doctor. But even if you have mild cirrhosis, there's room to improve liver function with very strict lifestyle changes. Fifth and final sign, unexpected signals from the rest of your body. Fatty liver doesn't just affect your abdomen. It can impact your hormones, cholesterol, blood pressure, even your mood. An overloaded liver can't detoxify substances like ammonia, which can lead to mood changes, depression, or unexplained memory loss. Have you ever felt that mysterious tiredness or that your mind isn't as sharp? Look at your liver. The good news, even if you're still in the silent phase, by changing what you do and eat, you can recover your energy and sharpen your mind like never before. So, why does fatty liver happen? Many think it's only for obese people or heavy drinkers. False. The truth is, even thin people can get fatty liver if they combine poor diet, lots of inactivity, or regular consumption of sugar and ultra-processed foods. It's a silent epidemic. Over 30% of the Latin American population is affected, and it's on the rise. The real enemy is not just the visible fat. No, it's a certain type of sugar, fructose. Let's talk about it. What foods and drinks are pure poison for your liver and should be expelled now from your diet? The first, the most disguised, are drinks and products with added fructose. And here's a fact almost nobody tells you. Drinking fruit juice is almost as harmful to your liver as drinking soda. That's right. When you squeeze oranges, apples, or grapes and throw out the fiber, you get a pure fructose concentrate that overloads the liver and forces it to turn it into fat. Imagine when the juice is artificial, ultra-processed, with even more free sugar, preservatives, and artificial colors. Even worse, the industry spends fortunes to make us believe boxed juice, light, or vitamin drinks are healthy, energizing, and even necessary for breakfast. They say, drink juice to feel good. But the truth, juice without fiber, soft drinks, sodas, even sports drinks, are your liver's #1 enemy. Solution? If you're going to have juice, make sure it's with pulp and not daily. Better yet, choose plain water, water with lemon, herbal teas, or simply eat the entire fruit with the edible peel and its fiber. Second poison, ultra-processed foods and fast food. Packaged foods filled with white flour, sugar, refined oils, additives, and preservatives are like acid rain on your liver. Cookies, breakfast cereals, snacks, supposedly healthy bars, hot dogs, processed meats, commercial sauces, all contribute to fat buildup. The less real food on your plate, the more work and damage your liver suffers. And I know what you're thinking, but they're convenient, tasty, and the kids like them. Reality. We are programming ourselves and our children to get sick earlier. Today, ultra-processed food rules our cupboards. But your liver pays the price. Third enemy, alcohol. Folks, there's no safe amount of alcohol for the liver. Not wine, not beer, not even a social drink. What's good for your heart in wine is the grape's resveratrol, not the alcohol. Alcohol, even in small and regular amounts, causes inflammation, scarring, and can lead to the most serious liver disease. If you already have a fatty liver diagnosis, the only healthy direction is zero alcohol. Shocking, isn't it? The most normal, the best sellers on store shelves, the most socially accepted, are what are quietly hurting you. But here comes the good part. What you eat every day can start to naturally cleanse, repair, and regenerate your liver. You don't need magic supplements, weird diets, or huge expenses. The most powerful liver remedy is literally in your own kitchen. Now, how do you cleanse fat from your liver? What should you eat and drink to heal it, and how do you maximize the effect? Listen to these foods and secrets, write them down, and then try them for 4 to 6 weeks. This isn't an empty promise. Studies and patients confirm it. First superfood, cruciferous vegetables. Which ones? Broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, arugula, mustard greens, spinach. They're loaded with compounds like sulforaphane, which reduce inflammation and regenerate the liver. Here's the trick. Eat them raw or lightly steamed, no more than 5 minutes. And if you cook them, add mustard powder at the end to reactivate their medicinal power. Eating a daily bowl of broccoli, cauliflower, and spinach may make a huge difference. Imagine healing your liver scars just by changing your salad. Second ally, whole fruits with edible skins. No juice, no smoothies without fiber. Go for apples, pears, peaches, plums, pomegranate, key. If you can't find fresh pomegranate, dry the peel, grate it, and make tea from it. Super healthy and protective. And here's a forgotten gem, grapefruit. Eating a whole grapefruit every day, including the thin peel, reduces liver inflammation and helps reverse fibrosis, as studies show. Third natural remedy, raw garlic. Yes, 2 cloves of garlic a day, crushed and left to rest a few minutes. If you don't like it raw, warm it very lightly. Less than 3 minutes and never on high heat, or it loses its properties. Garlic is anti-inflammatory, detoxifying, and even prevents liver cancer. Add it to breakfast, salads, or spread it on whole grain bread before your main meal. Your liver will thank you. Fourth weapon, turmeric. Golden spice, anti-inflammatory, and regenerative. But here's the secret. Always take it with black pepper. The combination multiplies its absorption and effectiveness up to 2,000 times. Sprinkle turmeric and black pepper on your dishes, soups, or smoothies. Or mix with olive oil, avocado, chia, or flax seeds. Do this every day. Serious studies show turmeric not only prevents damage, but even reverses scarring. Fifth star, coffee. Yes, coffee. Drinking 1 to 3 cups a day, with or without caffeine, is associated with less inflammation, less fibrosis progression, and lower risk of cirrhosis or liver cancer. But it must be plain coffee, no sugar, preferably filtered. If it upsets your stomach, try changing the time or intensity, and always check with your doctor if you have doubts. Start your day with that treat, knowing your liver is grateful. But we're not stopping there. There are more powerful allies. Extra virgin olive oil, 1 to 2 tablespoons a day. Raw in salads. Raw beetroot in juices or salads. Nuts, almonds, walnuts, pistachios, avocado, berries, and even hibiscus or Jamaican hibiscus tea. Each one provides antioxidants, vitamin C and E, fatty acids, and regenerative compounds. Notice a pattern? Whatever comes straight from the earth, unprocessed, unpackaged, is on your side. Anything in a package with a long label and dubious ingredients steals health and life from your liver. And the best part? Your liver can regenerate even after years of damage as long as you provide the right environment and nutrients. Now you're wondering, I get what to avoid and what to add, but how do I do it in real life? Simple. Fill your shopping list with green vegetables, whole fruits, garlic, turmeric, avocado, olive oil, and skip the aisles of ultra-processed food. Cook as simply as possible, eat lots of colors, and eat raw when you can. Eat slowly without distractions, and add these changes little by little, building a sustainable routine. Don't think diet. Think of your liver smiling every day. And now, a key question. How do you know it's working? If for 4 to 6 weeks you change your habits as I suggested, you'll notice less bloating, more energy, better focus, and in many cases, gradual weight loss. Repeat your blood work or ultrasound, and you'll see visible improvements. And if you get someone close to join, you're saving 2 lives. Don't forget, every little symptom is a clue. Every choice in your kitchen is medicine or poison. We're a whole generation cooking disease. But we can also be the generation that prevents and reverses them, one plate at a time. Do you realize what you've achieved today? Now you know the hidden signs of fatty liver, the foods that destroy it, and above all, how every meal can be your medicine. Pay attention to your body's signals, investigate, challenge your habits, and give yourself a chance to regenerate. Share this video with your family, your friends, anyone you care about. Subscribe so you don't miss the next health secrets that can transform your life. And leave me a comment. Which sign did you identify with? Which food I shared will you try first today? Today you unlocked knowledge that can radically change your health. And now that you have it, use it. See you in the next video, where I'll show you how to rejuvenate your metabolism and hormones simply by eating real food. Take care, and remember, your liver and your future start today.